Hello everybody, how you feeling? It's your boy Pastor Dre right here at creatingwebsite.org, and today I would like to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how you can add a professional slider to your blog using MetaSlider and Thrive Architect. So keep it locked. Okay, so what you want to do is we're going to go to our dashboard and we're going to go from scratch and we're going to go step by step. First thing I want to do is I want to go to my post and create a new one. So we're going to hit add new. And we're going to call this how to add a professional slider to your blog using Thrive Architect. Okay, how to add a professional slider to your blog using Thrive Architect. And we're going to go ahead and go over here and we're going to do our SEO. So we're going to say MetaSlider, how to add a professional slider to your blog, and we're going to put adding a slider with Thrive Architect. So that's going to be for our SEO. I'm not going to get much into that, but that's going to be our SEO. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. You don't have to worry about the SEO, but if you are into SEO, those are the words I'll be using. So next thing you want to do is you want to go to see where it says Thrive Architect. You want to click that. Okay, and it's going to take you to your blog page. You want to do your blogs with Thrive Architect. It is an amazing program. Most of the time I know we do our blogs with the WordPress editor. You know, we go here and we start editing from this part here. But I'm going to show you how to take your blogs to a whole nother level. So there's my title, how to add a professional slider to your blog using Thrive Architect. So let's go ahead and put a heading for our blog. Just grab heading. For those of you that are not familiar with Thrive Architect, you need to get it. It's an amazing program. I'm going to be doing this tutorial using Thrive Architect. Okay, I'll put a link in the video so you can get the program. Now, those of you that are familiar with Thrive Architect, you want to go here and you're going to drag heading here, and then you're going to name your heading. So we're going to call this how to add a professional slider, to your blog using Thrive Architect. Okay. Next thing we want to do is we want to go down here and we're going to add our slide in here. Now the way you're going to add your slide is let's go ahead and save this. Okay, we're going to go step by step. Now this is behind the scenes, so just bear with me. We're going to go to our MetaSlider Pro. Now if you don't have MetaSlider, I'll put a link in the video where you could get a free demo. That's right, free demo. Now if you want to take it to another level, you want to get the Pro version. You have to pay for it, but it's well worth it. So let's go ahead and click MetaSlider Pro. Okay, and we're going to click Create New Slideshow. Okay. And what we're going to do here is we want this to be on Flex Slider. Okay, this is the title of your slideshow. So we're going to change this new slideshow. We're going to change it. We're going to change the title of it. And I'm trying to see what can we title. Let's call it Thrive Architect Tutorial. That's going to be our name. How about that? So we'll go Thrive Architect Tutorial. Boom. Oops, sorry about that. So that's going to be our title. Now, what you want to do is you want to start adding your slides. You want to make sure your width is pretty good. Once again, we're going to put it in our blog. So I'm thinking my width could be about, let's go for 650 to 200. I kind of like that. The effect you want is you want your slider to slide, the slide effect. Theme, default theme, let's keep that the way it is. If you want arrows where they could click to your next slide, you could leave that checked. And your navigation, if you want the little pictures on the bottom, you could do thumbnails, film strip. I'm going to keep that hidden. All right. Now let's go to advanced settings. I don't want to stretch it. Center align, you can do that. Autoplay, yes. Loop continuously. That way your slideshow keeps looping continuously. Image crop, let's leave it on smart crop. Carousel, no. Fade in, yes, I like that. Hover pause, what that means, if they have the mouse over your slide, it'll automatically stop. They don't have to click stop or anything like that. Your slide delay, this is the time between each slide, and this is how long it takes each slide to come across. So you got 2,000 milliseconds, 700 milliseconds. Okay, slide direction could be horizontal. You could go vertical. We're going to stay with horizontal. All right, and everything else you can leave the same. Boom. So let's go ahead and hit save on that. Now what the key is your width and your height. So you got 650, 200. So whenever we add a slide, we want it to be that dimension. So now we're going to go to our photo editing program. If you don't have a photo editing program, who's ever making the photos for you, you want to give them these dimensions, 650, 200. You can make it whatever you want, but once again, I want it to look nice in my blog. So I'm going to go with 650 width, 200 height. Okay. So let's go ahead and go here. We're going to create new. Once again, what is it? 650 and 200. Let's go ahead and hit create. So now, whatever we put in here is going to be on our slider. So I'm just going to type anything. I don't want to get too deep, keep you too long. So I'm just going to type in this is a tutorial. Okay. So we're going to keep, I'm not really a graphic designer either, so let's just keep it simple. This is a tutorial. That's going to be our first slide. As you can see, I'm not really a graphic designer. All right, boom. So we're going to go ahead and save that on your hard drive or wherever you want to save it. I'm going to save it under my creating website meta slider folder. Okay, and I'm just going to name it tutorial 2. Boom. Okay. And my next one, let's go ahead and make another slide. We're going to call this for meta slider. So we got, this is a tutorial for meta slider. Okay, so then you got that, finalize that. Let's go ahead and save that one. So now, oops, I think I saved it under the same thing. As you can see, I'm not a graphic designer, so let me do it like this. Let me hit save as. Let me create another folder. Sorry about that. Okay, let's call this tutorial 2. Boom. There we go. So this is going to be first slide. That's a lot easier. First slide. Boom. This is a tutorial. Then I'm going to come back and say for meta slider. Boom. And this will be slide 2. Okay, so let's save this as second slide. And and then you could just go on with as many slides as you want. You know, you could add pictures if you have a graphic designer, however you want to do it. But we're just going to do 2 slides for you, okay? And let's go ahead and export these files. So we're going to go save as. And we're going to go to our hard drive, creating website, meta slider, tutorial 2. So this is second slide JPEG. Let's go back and open up our other one. Our first slide, and we're going to save this one. We're going to export it, and this is going to be first slide. Boom. Okay, so now you got your slides. Now we're going to go back to our meta slider. See where it says add slide? You're going to click that. You want to go to upload files, select files, and you want to go to the hard drive where you saved your folders. Remember, mine is in creatingwebsite.org, meta slider, tutorial 2. So I'm going to grab that file and that file. The way I selected both of them is I hit Control and click, and you can select 2 at a time. Okay? So it's going to go ahead and upload my files. Now, once you get these photos, like I said, if you want to get a professional photo designer, or if you know how to design photos, then you're in good shape. Okay? So let's go ahead and go with our first slide here. Add to slideshow. Okay? There's your first slide. We're going to go and add another slide. That'll be our second slide. Okay, so now let's go ahead and preview. Let's save first. Always remember to save. And let's preview how it looks. Okay, so let's see what we got. This is a tutorial for meta slider. There you go. All right, so there's our sliders. There's our photos. You got width 650, height 200, effect is slide. Theme is default. Now, once again, you could see the arrows. See how we have the arrows here? You got your arrows on your slide. You could take those off if you want. So your arrows will be right here. So they could push the slide forward if they want. All right. And those are the options that we selected. Once again, you got your center align. You got your auto play. It's looping continuously. So, you know, you could even make the slide delay a little bit. If you want to go 3,000, it'll start a little bit later, and you can make the speed faster. Let's say 450. I want to just show you how that's going to look so you can get a feel of what each one does. So let's go ahead and preview. It's probably going to go a little bit faster than the other one. Here we go. So there you go. You got your slider going on. Boom. Okay, so there's your 2 slides. So let's go ahead and insert it now. How do we insert this? You go down to where it says right here. It's your short code. You click that. Go back to your blog, scroll down, and you want to find where it says WordPress content right here. Slide that on over. Boom. When this pops up, you want to enter your short code. Then you hit save. Okay. You want to hit save on your blog, and then you want to preview. Now you should have a slider on your blog. There you go. There you go. You got a Meta Slider blog, and there's your arrows. I want to forward it, and you got a slider. Okay. I hope this tutorial has helped you out. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit us up. creatingwebsite.org, info@creatingwebsite.org. Like the video if it's helped you a lot. Leave me a comment, man. Let me know if these videos are helping you out by giving me some love and leaving me a comment. It's your boy Pastor Dre right here at creatingwebsite.org. Once again, I'll put the link in the video for Thrive Architect and for Meta Slider. Peace. God bless.